Hi guys, my name is Mimi and I am a host to A Dash of Colors. Today I am talking about self-mastery, and I'm going to probably caption this something way better, but today the emphasis is basically on not making excuses. Most of us are so quick to blame people, to blame our bosses, to blame the job that we have, to blame the companies we work for all the misfortunes that happen to us, or all the things that we are unhappy with. We even blame our friends for certain things as well. But the truth is, the real problem is you lack self-discipline. It is that yourself controls you. It is that your desires controls you. Let me explain further. So many of us have fitness goals, and for most people it is how to lose weight. For me it is to gain weight, so sorry, pardon that. But for most people, most women, most men, it is probably how to lose weight. And every single day we are poised with a choice to work on this particular goal. But the issue is, most of us have temptations around us. We have things around us that propel us to do or eat small things that would actually give your body more calories than you actually need. And then at the end of the day, you're not losing any weight. And then when you are asked why you are not losing weight, the right response would be, my friends take me out a lot, my parents do not make the right kind of food, or any other fancy excuse that you would have that blames the environment for the reason why you are not achieving your goals. But in real sense, what it is you wanted it, and when it was offered to you, you grabbed it. You lacked self-discipline, and when the offer or the temptation to do something that your body desires comes, you gladly accepted it. So at the end of the day, it is actually not the environment's fault that you're not losing weight. It is your choices. It is what you decided to do that is the reason why you're not losing any weight. And you can translate this to every other goal that we have in life. We seem to have an excuse for not doing basically so many of the things that we want to do. I wrote a couple of goals, and I'm recording this on the 5th of January. I don't know when you'll be listening, but I'm recording this on the 5th of January, and I have so many goals that I had written down, and then it began to seem like I was slacking. It began to feel like I wasn't doing enough, or I wasn't doing things on a daily that would get me closer to my goals. And in real sense, it is actually nobody's fault. It is me who constantly has an excuse, or who is not making enough time to actually look at the things that I want to have by the end of the year. And I know it is normal to blame the fact that I probably have so many jobs on my hands that I cannot create time, but I can always wake up earlier. If I have to work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., it means that I cannot wake up by 6 to start preparing for work. It means that I have to wake up by 4 a.m. It means that I have to do my personal things from 4 a.m. to 6, and then prepare for my day's job and go to the work office, or go to whatever thing that I do. So at the end of the day, you see that you do not have any reason why you shouldn't be doing the things you're supposed to do. You are just making excuses. You are just letting yourself control you. You are not paying attention to the fact that this is what you need to do and not what you want to do. You know, our needs and our wants are actually the same, and most times yourself wants what you want and not what you need. And that is the reason why you would rather enjoy momentary foods that will probably make you fat than deprive yourself those foods and then lose extra pounds. So at the end of the day, you notice that your choices are the real things controlling you, and not your boss, and not the companies you work for, and not the people that you live with. It is you and the way that you allow yourself control you. I'll probably call this self-mastery, but you need to learn that it is nobody's fault if you do not do the things that you really want for yourself. It is going to be your fault, because it means that you lack the self-discipline to make yourself work. So guys, I do not want people saying that the reason why they could not achieve their goals in 2022 is because they work for a man who makes them work from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and things like that. Guys, you have 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. 2 hours every day is enough for you to get closer to the things that you want to do. So stop making excuses. Read the books that you need to read. Stop saying you do not have time. You do not have time, but you checked WhatsApp today, didn't you? Yes, I guess so. You did. I know you did. But you're blaming the fact that you have to work so much to the reason why you are not being productive for your own self. Most times, it's actually your choices. It is actually the fact that you do not have any form of self-mastery, and that is the reason why it seems that you do things to please your body rather than to do things that you actually need for your personal development. I hope this makes any sense to you. I am actually doing a lot of personal development talks this season, because I know that you cannot give what you do not have. You cannot get better if you do not work on yourself. We are primarily the first people who needs to be changed before every other thing about our lives can change. So this period, I'm going to lead you through talks that actually exposes some of the things that we would call normal, and then address those problems. Like indiscipline is something that most of us struggle with, and we do not even know it is indiscipline. The fact that you can't say no to an offer, it's indiscipline. The fact that you want to do the things that your body pleases is indiscipline. So those are the kind of content that I'm going to be uploading this season, and I hope it's something that you really, really want to listen to. And as always, I always ask for feedbacks. Please, guys, if there's something you'd want me to talk on, if there's something you'd want me to focus on, please do not forget to remind me. Send me an email. I always leave an email for this podcast on the description. So all you have to do is just go to the description and you'd find the email, and just email me your suggestions, email me things that you would want to listen to, and I'll be more than glad to talk about them. So before I leave, I would also want to remind everybody that has listened so far that I have a Telegram channel that is dedicated to helping you grow personally, helping you achieve your 2022 goals and even beyond. So all you have to do is to find the link in the description of this podcast or any place you're listening to this, and just click the link or just copy the link to Telegram. Just join the link, right? It's a Telegram group, and I made it Telegram because it is easier to have tons of people on Telegram, right? So please, I would love to have you all as an audience, and I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I drop tips on personal development every single day on that Telegram channel. But for my podcast, I am trying to limit it to twice a week or even once. I haven't decided yet, guys, but I'm thinking I'll probably leave it for twice a week because I have tons of things to share with you guys. So let's say my podcast episodes will come twice a week, but on Telegram, you have access to daily tips. You have access to things that you can be doing on a daily to improve yourself. So please join the Telegram group. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so grateful, and please subscribe wherever you're listening to this, and you'll be sure to get notifications whenever I make an episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, my name is Mimi, and this is A Dash of Colors.